Hello viewers, in this tutorial we'll be looking at finite and infinite sets. So what is an infinite set and what is a finite set? So by definition, when we say a set is finite, it simply means that that set that it has limited number of elements. In other words, it means that all elements can be listed, right? So you can list all the elements, you can exhaust all the elements. But if we say a set is infinite, infinite simply means that what? This type of set, it has what? Uncountable number of elements. In other words, it said it cannot be exhausted. So you cannot list all its elements. So take note, here is finite, here is infinite. So now just take an example. When we talk about finite set, just by definition, we can have an example. If you take an example, the set A, B, C, D, and we can stop at E. This is a finite set. Why? Because we can count all the elements, we can list them. They are limited, just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It has only 5 elements. But it becomes infinite if we just take it from A, B, C, D, and let's say we add E, then we continue with 3 dots. This becomes infinite because this means that what? It continues. So you will have F, G, H, I, J, we don't know where it's going to stop. Even if you get to Z, it must have other elements as well. Okay? Then another example, it's this one. Let's say you have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. This is also a finite set because it has only 6 elements, 6 or 5 elements. But it becomes infinite if we write it this way: 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Then let's just put dash dash, it continues. This becomes infinite. Another example, under finite, we have a set. This set has only 0 and 1 entry. And this one, it becomes an interval, 0, comma 1. Please take note, there is difference between this. This is just a set with 2 elements. But if you have an interval, this is a closed interval, and it means all the real numbers between 0 and 1. In other words, it means you are taking every real number between 0 and 1. So this is infinite because we cannot count all the real numbers between 0 and 1. There are infinitely many numbers. For example, there is 0.001, there is 0.002, there is zero point 0.5, there is 0.9, there is 0. When you get close to 1, you have 0.99999. So you cannot exhaust the whole real numbers between 0 and 1. So this is an infinite, but you see here, the difference is that look at the bracket. This is a braces, so braces is something like this, and while this is a bracket, right? So get the difference. This is an interval. So here you have just 2 elements, 0 and 1. So that is why it's finite. All right. So let's go for another example. Let's go using set builder notation. We can define a set that has X And we can say the x is what? Is an odd natural number. And not just that, but this x is less than what? 8. So this type kind of sets, we need to be able to bring out the element. Let's see, can we exhaust all the elements? Can we list all the elements? Are they limited or unlimited? Now, if you look at this, you see that what is your x? Our x is must be a natural number and it must be odd. So all you need to think, you think of the whole natural number. We know natural number, the set of natural numbers start from 1, 2, 3 continuously, which is actually infinite. We cannot exhaust it. But we need only the ones that are odd and are also less than what? Less than 8. So here we know that 1 is odd, so 1 will be there. 3 will also be there. Then we will have 5, right? 6, 7, these are the natural numbers. But we cannot take 6, we cannot take 4. So it means here this set will simply be what? We'll start with 1, 3, 5, and we have to stop at 7 because x is less than 8. So these numbers here, they are all odd, yes, and they are what? Natural number, and they are all less than what? Less than 8. So you see this set now is finite because it has limited number of elements. It has only 4 elements. All right. So let's write this example a little bit differently. Let's write it as x such that what? X is an odd natural number. This remains. But now let's now say x is greater or equals to what? 8. Right. Greater or equals to 8. Now, if you look at this, all you need to do, it has to be odd. So we go to the natural numbers, then we pick those numbers that are what? Greater than what? Or equals to 8. We cannot start with 8 because 8 is not an odd number, right? It is a natural number, but it's not odd. So we need to start with the first natural number, which is odd and also greater than 8. And that is going to be 9. Then we will go with 11. Then the next will be what? 13. We'll have 15. You see, we have 17. There is 19. There is 21. But we will keep going because, see, this is greater than. So we will have 3 dots. This shows that we cannot exhaust because we keep going. There is 21, there is 23, and continuously because we need the odd natural numbers. So this set is what? Is infinite because it is uncountable, right? It cannot be exhausted. We cannot exhaust it. We keep we keep writing. So this is basically how to differentiate between finite and infinite sets. If you have limited numbers, then it's finite. Unlimited elements, number of elements, then you will have we have infinite sets. So I hope this tutorial is clear. If you have any question, feel free to put it in the comment section. And if you are new to my channel, please subscribe so that you can receive more videos like this. Thank you for watching.